Christ.
That's my thought anyway.
Well, how long did you see it for?
Well, I remember it as clear as a bell. I'm going to say it went off for over a minute and a half.
Christ. What color?
Vinny, a color I've never seen before. It was like a fireball.
Is it big or is it small?
Well, they were at a distance, so I don't know how big they were, but they were traveling. Vinny, they were traveling in sequence.
Christ's sakes.
And they were all, say, a quarter of a mile behind each other. Then all of a sudden, one of them disappeared. So it's like you had 4, 5 at one time, and they were all traveling in perfect line together. They were all going the same speed and everything. They were all on the same line. It's like they were following each other. But there was one missing. Like, what the hell happened to that one? It's like the 5th one was too far back. It's like there was a space in between the 3rd and the 5th because the 4th one was missing.
Right.
Then all of a sudden the 5th one pulled up real fast, like a soldier. And he got in line with the other ones, and they were all traveling. And then Vinny, I seen them take off up in the air into space so fast that they just disappeared. And I think they're in the ocean. I think they're underground where we can't see them.
I see.
That's why you don't see them landing on Earth, landing in fields, even though they're spotted that they have. But I think they're in the ocean. I think they can go from the air into the sea because we really haven't had the sea really explored. And think about how much water there is to hide. You got some cliffs in the ocean. All right? You go out in the ocean 300, 400, 500 feet deep. You hear these guys that go out fishing for tuna out to what they call a hole where it's like miles deep?
Right.
We haven't been down that far. I don't give a shit what kind of equipment you had. It would bust.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I think they're in the water.
Hmm.
And that's why their aircrafts are in the shape that they're in. They're like saucers that can shoot right into the water and splice. Like if you dove off a swimming pool, off a diving board, and you landed on your belly, you know how you don't go down? You like hit the water and float?
Yeah.
But if you put your arms out and you do a good dive, you cut right through the water and go underneath it. That's why I think they're shaped the way they're shaped. Aerodynamically and water dynamically. They could cut right through the ocean, the top of the water. Go right in it.
Right. Yeah, I think so too, man. That's crazy. I believe it. Fine. Well, so...
Vinny, there's pilots that have seen things moving in the ocean at like 200-300 miles an hour. We don't have anything that can go that fast.
Right. That's true.
200-300 miles an hour in the water. You got to be kidding me. You know what kind of torque that thing's got to have to go through the water at 200 miles an hour? And they got pictures of it, Vinny. They got pictures of it, radar. These things just flying in the water.
What if they can just disappear, though? Like, you think they can just go invisible?
No, I think they could travel so fast that it looks like they disappeared, but they just traveled at a great distance. Well, think about it. They got planes now. The United Airlines just bought 11 planes today. That'll go from London to New York in 3.5 hours. Overnight, they just cut the time in half. Think about that. Who the hell are we to be able to do something like that? Can you imagine people that are a lot smarter than we are?
Right.
Or, what do they call that? Artificial intelligence or whatever it is?
Do you think they come down here to breed with us or not?
I got news for you. I think once they get down here, I think they can transform into human beings.
Oh, Christ.
I think they can transform into human beings, and I think there might be 10 or 15% of the people in Congress that are aliens between me and you.
Yeah, the human-alien hybrids.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Shit. Yeah, I believe in it. I mean,
look at this Mallorca guy, the guy that's in charge of the border. Did you ever look at him? Look at the guy that owns, what the hell's the name of that? Facebook. What's his name, Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
You really look at this guy? He looks like Captain Kirk on Star Trek. No, I mean it. Think about it, Vinny. He's trying to look human. That guy ain't human.
Right, yeah, that hairline is his hair.
Exactly. What's he covering up there? Maybe he's got a zipper on his head and they just changed a chip in it. Who the hell knows what's going on up there?
Holy Christ.